All right, hit it. Hit it. It's so fast.
That was its system.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it actually locked it up for you. I thought you were doing the jump over the car.
All right, let me do it. I
thought you were doing the thing.
I got clipped off at the ankles.
Honestly, that Elon Musk, I mean, he's kind of like a hit maker. Like he made a pretty good car, but he's not good at everything because we got this piece of crap over here. That absolute trash.
The Starlink?
I got that Starlink internet out here because we have no good service out here, and it doesn't work. They tried everything with troubleshooting, and they got to send me a new one. So
she's broke.
Yeah. So Elon Musk, you know, he's 1 for 2.
All right, buddy. This is Lance's first view of the Cadillac Nascar. Hold on, let me get the lights for you.
Okay. Fits up pretty nice. That VIN's still good?
Yeah, I think the VIN's still good. It got hit with a Sawzall and a sledgehammer, but it should be good.
Run the Carfax on that one.
Carfax just shuts down.
yeah. Like an apparent cyber attack, Carfax has shut down internationally. Well, yeah, I guess I'll take it for a spin. Can I fit in it?
I think we got to try.
I think I am literally the dimensions of that window.
I think you got it.
Right, Pat's got to go on. I think the fact that I just adjusted the power steering wheel, telescoping and electric, and then laid the electric seat back in this NASCAR has got to be the best thing in the world. The fact that it has those features. All right, here's my garage door opener. That right there. All right, no big deal. Here it goes. I know how the guys do it. I don't know if I can do it like they do, but I don't think they reach the windshield like that though. I'm gonna break the fiberglass. Some bones just cracked, man. I'm in. Oh,
the good news is if your back is in place, it moves it out of place. If your back's out of place, it puts it back in place.
Oh, you go to the windshield? Here, let me help you. That is a lot easier, actually. All good?
This seat's not in the right position at all.
You want to go down lower, probably, too.
If we roll, my head is going to be
rolling.
Yeah, probably. Like a pinball outside the car. All right. There, oh, these are
seatbelt.
Oh, there it goes. It's so cold! It's so cold!
Good morning, hotel! This is actually pretty nice, this way.
It won't be once the windshield's in, which we desperately need.
Yeah, dude,
I would take a difficult climb out. Why are you cracking the fiberglass, man? Just don't jump. You're gonna tear an ACL. So what'd you think about your first ride?
Pretty fun, actually, but she needs lowered on the
in
front.
the Cadillac NASCAR. Yeah, she needs lowered real bad. All right, welcome back. Yeah, it is fun to have the Tesla back. I know most of my audience hates Teslas, and I kind of did too, until I got around them, and then I realized that at least the Model 3 is a pretty solid car. I haven't tried out a Plaid yet. I think that would be pretty awesome too. But today, I don't know what we're going to end up with. We're working on the race car. We got to remove all the decals, at least. We kind of got to get it fitted up. I don't know where we're going to end up. But we're going to try to work on it. It's probably going to be time-lapse heavy. Because I want to get all of these decals off the car. They're all really weathered and they're pretty stuck on there. So I think it could be a project. I think it's going to take a while. Because we're going to prep the body for black paint. Now, we are not going to do it super nice. I think we're going to paint it in the garage here. Might even try out those Rust-Oleum turbo cans. I don't know, just something to make it black. And then we're going to do some decals and stuff to make it an Earnhardt theme, like I've been saying since we got the car, and that was the dream. I don't know what we're going to do to change the front, because I think this car is a Intrepid / Taurus, because some of it looks like it's a Taurus, some of it looks like it's a Dodge Intrepid. None of it looks like it's a Monte Carlo, though, so that's kind of a problem, but we're going to work on that. Yeah, these are stickers, and they're pretty much, these are like part of the car now. So, yeah, we got a little bit of work to do that way to make it a Chevy. But, yeah, we're just going to get started. I think I'm going to start with stickers, and we'll go from there. Let's just start up here with a razor blade, see if we can get under here. I'm not really worried about damaging the body. Actually, that worked surprisingly well. Alright, so the Goodyear is going to come off all right. Let's try a little bit under these headlights, which I think is going to be... maybe this won't be such a bad job. I mean, it's still going to take a while, but that's not too bad. We are going to have some fiberglass repair. There's some cracks and stuff that we're going to have to work on too. Before we paint it, but like I said, we're not going for perfection. It's not, well, we might get it out on a track, but it's not like a real race car, so who cares? Well, it made a mess of the garage, but we got all of the decals off of the car. Kind of a crazy project. Wasn't as bad as what I thought. Still got a lot of residue and stuff, so that we'll have to clean up. Thought about washing it, but it is freezing outside, so we're probably going to skip that. What we're going to do now is focus on fitment issues. I noticed a few little things as we were going along here. One, the body is not attached to the car at all anywhere. If we wanted to lift up on it, it would just come right off the car right now. So there's lots of things we got to do. One of the big things I noticed is this side actually does not sit down as low as the other side. And I cut these pillars out, obviously, and I thought I actually did more on the passenger side. Like, I thought I cut more of the metal away than this side, but I guess I didn't. So we need to back this up, lift the body off, and assess what's going on back there, where it's hitting. We can actually look inside here and maybe see with a little bit of light. Right back in there, it's just barely sort of hitting it there, unfortunately. So got to make a little adjustment for, I don't think it'll, I mean, maybe it would. Maybe the whole body needs to come over this side. Maybe that's the problem, more so than it's cut out. I picked this guy up. Over. There, got about equal. I did get it shifted over, but I don't know that I love exactly how high it is right now. So I think I'm going to raise the body up and then pound this with a sledgehammer, or maybe if I need to cut a little bit more away, cut the remains of the framework and pillar out there. And hopefully then this will drop down. I'd love it to drop down about that much, maybe another 2 inches, something like that. That should help us out. Well, we added a little bit more character to the old pillar area there, and we're gonna see what happens. See if we can drop this down a little bit lower than it was before. And as always, the front hits when it's coming down. Yeah, gotta go down a little bit more. All right, we're off the lift. Well, we are hitting right there. We're hitting right there. That could be what's holding us up. So there we can rest this one down across, down on that. About perfect. I mean, we could go down maybe a little bit. I think we got her where she's gonna go. Cut these guys down, bent everything out of the way. They're just about resting perfect. That side's just got a little bit more of a gap, but about resting perfect on those back sheet metal portions there. Didn't come down quite as low as I wanted, but you can see that it's a big difference over what it was a minute ago. It came down at least an inch and a half, maybe two. This side with the fuel fill up here, which I didn't want to smash out as much, sits just maybe a half inch higher, something like that. So it's not down quite as far, but it's still pretty close. I think we even got it centered up pretty good. So I'm feeling pretty good about this back section now. I think we can leave it kind of as is. I do have, actually, I saw it's got these old, metal tubing, and then these ran up to a spoiler to attach it originally, and we could actually kind of reuse them, possibly. Just, screw those guys in. That would hold the back of the car in place. So might be able to reuse some of the old stuff, which is handy. With the back end kind of in place now, I know we still got to lower the front end. There's a couple issues, not really issues, but we got stuff that we got to take care of. One is I can't lower both sides. If I cut the springs off, I can on this side, on the driver's side. The passenger side, we actually need that strut to be good to go on the parts Cadillac that we're using. I had the old junk one from this. I don't know if it's any good or not, how bent it up it is. I got to take a look at that, but that's not that big of a deal. Because we could get this side actually down in place if I wanted to chop the spring out. But what I do want to do for sure is we got that set of actual NASCAR wheels and tires off of from the framework of this. So I'm going to go grab one of those. I want to see how they sit. If a 15-inch, they're 15-inch wheels. I want to see if they actually fit over the brake caliper and brakes and stuff inside there. I know their offset's going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty serious. They stick out a lot further than what like the stock Cadillac wheels do. You can see the back section. I think they'll be fine. They would be fine on, but they're not the right wheel pattern anyway. So I'd have to get adapters, which would stick them out even further. I just kind of want to see how they sit, what they look like, and if a 15-inch wheel cover everything, because that kind of lets me know what type of wheels I need to go buy. So here's the framework for the car, and I actually just kind of pulled up here, and I'm thinking about stuff we could use to brace the frame or brace the body on the Cadillac. And I think if we actually cut off these outside pieces here, I think we could use the rest of this kind of the way it was on the inside of the body still on the car, because there's a gap about 4 inches on either side, and we could mount it up, I bet, which would be pretty awesome. I don't know if that would work or not, but might have to take these braces out because these will probably be in the way of the seats. Then I think we could leave everything else minus these metal plates that were originally the windows. But that idea might work. Will it clear the brakes? The answer is no. So, okay. So that's good to know. So we got to go up to a wheel that's at least a 16-inch. Yeah. Height-wise, I actually think we'd be all right with this tire. It's a little bit taller than the factory Cadillac tires, just a little bit, but I think it'd still clear everything up here. Fill out the wheel well a little bit better. So I think height, we can go with something like that. But yeah, it's definitely the width and the offset of those wheels definitely a problem for what we want to do. So it looks like I'm gonna have to find a set of steel wheels, because that's probably the only real right look. I mean, I could go to some aluminum. I guess NASCAR has aluminum wheels now, but back when this body was done, they were steel. So that's what I'm gonna try to find. I'm gonna try to find a set of steel wheels that are 115 millimeter, which is a little bit tougher to find, unfortunately, because like the off-road pro comp style steel wheel would be perfect. I don't think they make them in 115. I could check. I have to check. Luckily, it's not going to be too expensive, and I actually think, now I know I said about the other tire, the NASCAR tire being a little taller, I think I'll just swap these wheels off, because these are 16-inch, and if I'm getting a 16-inch steel wheel, might as well just go for it. So, I guess with all that, I'm just going to wrap up this video here. The decals took long enough, and some of this fitment stuff took a little longer than I wanted. I wanted to get more of it actually officially attached here. We're going to have to save that for another day. So I hope you enjoyed this upload. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night.